Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Retro Rodeo. We will be continuing to tackle Shadow Heart's Covenant this morning. Had a really great session yesterday doing the Dino Crisis. We had a regular return, and that's super awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing more of them, more of everyone else, and more new people. So, without any delay, let's just jump right back into this. Oh, sorry. I guess there will be one slight delay in that. I'm opening the stream up on my tablet in front of me. Okay, let's go. I think the last time that we played, Karando, who has been in our party so far as our local Sammer guy, uh, we have to fight some sort of transformed version of him. And that was pretty unique because so far he had been a pretty normal party member. My personal suspicions is that he's going to end up being Yuri's half-brother. Let's just check and make sure I'm all stocked up on stuff. I feel like I probably am. Yeah, okay. Let's see what's going to happen going forth. I think we're in like the Japanese version of the graveyard. Go with blue. Uh-oh. I'm going to guess that these are some more like traditional Japanese monsters that we're seeing now. Purra Purra. The no masks, I know, are Japanese.
Now look this way.
Smile. Right. Should get to really testing a lot of these out. Okay. It's kind of good because I want to take the pictures, right? So, kind of good that it circled back around to her. That's the thing, once you start playing these characters long enough, is you start to realize that there's a real pattern and or a rhythm to their judgment rings. sure. This could be awful. Let's see. Oh, okay. That's not that bad, actually, of all the bad ones. Because there's ones that's like, lose all your MP. Those suck. Haven't learned any new moves with her in a while, though. Okay, well, let's, Oh, right, can't go to the graveyard now. Add Karando to that team and run with it. They're a slightly lower level, so I want to use them. Okay. The Child Guardian, okay. Let's go blue again. Okay. We're going through all these Torii gates. Which I guess is kind of appropriate. I guess Yuri is considered a spirit. Or at least he fuses with them, right? So... Ooh, nice. These guys all got just one hit on them. Yeah. So it was blue, and that sent me back. So what if I try red? Red has turned blue. Interesting. Okay. Ari, my friend, how you doing this morning? I guess it's evening. Or no. I can't remember if it's like evening or morning for you when I do the stream. But how are you doing today? I see your little Bang Boo there, and it keeps reminding me that I keep fishing to get my my fire waifu in ZZZ. Still don't have her. It's breaking my heart. And we have Wyver here too. Thanks for coming in, guys. We're doing more Shadow Hearts Covenant today. It's evening. Okay. Super. There, did you guys see the update of the viewer count? I posted it just before I started the stream here today. It jumped from 2.29, I think, to 2.4. So that's like I was saying, it's going to keep knocking off all those old streams where I had 0 viewers. So that number is going to keep going up steadily, and I'm super excited for it. I'm racking my brain trying to figure out what I'm going to do for you guys. I got some of the redemptions figured out. I have to figure out what I'm going to do for the people who actually subscribe, because that's huge, right? They deserve some sort of special reward. That's the thing, right? Is right now, I'm kind of just doing what I would be doing anyway, right? Even if the stream was, you know, 100 people watching, 1,000 people watching. I don't know what else different I would do in those situations. Actually, I'd probably have more days where it was just like, okay, today we're just gonna talk about game design stuff. We're just gonna talk about voice acting stuff. There'd probably be days like that. That probably would be the little bit of difference. The only difference I can think of is what I could provide you guys. Because I'm pretty sure I would just keep doing what I'm doing now. Maybe I'd get one of those fancy VTuber avatars, or, you know, some more emotes, things like that. But I think when it comes to me and what I myself am doing, I think it'd be pretty much the same. I don't know. I'm thinking out loud here. Oh, now we got 2 of these here. The thing, too, thinking about it just now, I go around and I check other people's streams and, like, what they're doing there. Not just because I'm interested, right? It's usually I find someone who's streaming also in retro, doing some of these old games that I love. But I see some of them doing their stuff, and they got a huge fan base, lots of people watching, and I can't figure out why. I don't mean to be throwing shade at anyone in particular, but a lot of the people that I saw who have really high viewer counts, I can't imagine what's so exciting about them to watch. A lot of them just sit there, very flat-faced even, and they just play the game. I don't know. Okay. You comment about Don't know about VTube character. I like the way you explain with your hands game design stuff. Well, I'm good at talking and explaining with my hands, so that's really helpful. Emotes would be great. What I need to do more often is actually, like, crack out the mouse and point at things instead of just, like, trying to explain it with my hands. I can't do that, like, when I'm on the PlayStation, like when we're playing Dino Crisis, but, I should be pointing with the mouse more, because that's more accurate, right? You know, unless you guys are having fun trying to decipher me and my hand talking. Oh, I missed. Damn. But the VTube stuff is really popular. I have an idea of what I want to do of, like, this, blue-haired cowboy kind of deal. Hispanic at the disco! That's right. We are doing Shadow Hearts. We've been doing Shadow Hearts this whole time. It's you who's back. And, at it again. I'm glad to see you here, though. I was really hoping that you would come by the stream if I'm playing Shadow Hearts. I'm in what I think is the Shadow Realm? Question mark. It's in Japan. It's like the Japanese graveyard, I think. So, Shadow Realm? Karando, who up till now has been in my party as just a plain guy, plain old Samur guy. He transformed. We beat him as a boss, and now we are in the aftermath of that. Oh, I know. I know you enjoy the stream just because you like being here. But I also know you like your Shadow Hearts, right? That's why, you know, it was not the same without you here. Because you were the early regular on the stream that was rooting for the Shadow Hearts, so it's nice to have you back. I do think that when I'm done this one, I'm going to jump right into Shadow Hearts from a New World. So there's definitely more Shadow Hearts to be had. I'm just talking right now about what I'm going to start doing for you guys. The viewer count is going up. It jumped from 2.9 to 2.4 overnight. Yeah, From a New World is the one that I played the most. And I played a real lot of it. Never did finish it, though. The tone is completely different. But that's okay, because I think a lot of people here will like the really wacky, zany humor that's in it. But with how the viewer count keeps going up, it's going to happen soon, the affiliate, right? So I got to start thinking about how I'm going to properly reward you guys. And yeah, getting some emotes and stuff like that, but like, what do I do for subscribers? Because they deserve the extra treatment, right? I started thinking, like, each person who subscribes, maybe I could give them a personal voice line that's not just done on my headset here, but actually, like, go into the studio and record it proper. There's, of course, the normal stuff, like you unlock tiers of the icons, the emotions, the emoticons. I'm brain farting on the exact word. But, like, I don't know what to do differently because I feel like how I do stuff... Emojis! Thank you, Disco. Brain fart on that one. Maybe I need more coffee. I probably used every term except emoji. Can't even remember what I was saying. I think it's going to be one of those mornings where where the fact that I'm old has caught up with me and I just go through everything in a fog, mumbling words that don't even make sense anymore. I'm getting old, you know. I tried going on the Facebook jigger and it asked me to join a group. Last time I joined a group, well, they were a cantankerous bunch. They wanted to take over all of Europe. Does the camera mean you have taken its photo, or that you need to? The camera means I have taken the photo, and that's why the information is displayed. Otherwise, that would just be a whole bunch of question marks. Are you familiar with this game? Like you were the first one? Yeah, okay. So you know it's Anastasia that does the photography, gains abilities from it, things like that. Really funny that this camera angle has the demon right behind him. That right there, that's a perfect... It's right behind me, isn't it? Moment. Oh, that's hilarious. I love that. Yeah, it's Anastasia who does the photography. She gains special abilities when she takes some pictures, and it displays all of their information forever. So it's not just this battle, it's for the rest of the game when I do that. But yeah, I was thinking, like, maybe each time they subscribe, I would let them make a special request. One that I would actually, like, record in the studio on the professional equipment, not just on the headset. And that's all I got. I don't know, I'm bad at this stuff, right? I'm new. I didn't do anything with this streaming stuff until a couple of months ago when I started doing it myself. So I'm watching other people, I'm watching other streams, trying to see what they do, what I can do that's similar, but still my own thing. It's a learning process, for sure. And it's a learning process because, like I was saying before, I don't think I personally would do anything different if it was, you know, 10 people watching or 1,000 people watching. I think I would just do exactly the same as I'm doing now. Just with more people around. I'd interact more, I'd talk more, but I don't see anything drastically changing. Seems feasible when you're still small enough. If you get a lot of them, might be a lot of extra work. Right, it would be a lot of extra work. But it's worth it for you guys, you know, right? Subscribers, people that are supporting me. And I mean, if it's a lot of people, like I start getting thousands of subs, yeah, that could be a lot of work. I'd have to figure out something different then, right? But for the size that the channel is now and for the foreseeable future, I don't see any issue with it. It would be a lot similar to what I was talking about yesterday with how you can redeem me to do it in the stream. Just I would do it on the professional equipment in the studio. Okay, so we just looped back around there. I think some of the more obvious ones are like, I can make it so that people who are subscribed can actually be the ones who vote on the next game that I play. That's an obvious one that I think a lot of people do. Yeah, it seems like there's going to be a lot of looping around in this place. Paths that go up and around, circle through, go up. He's starting to run low on MP. I did start looking around for some fun emotes and alerts to do, like summoning Sheriff Snorlax to the stream. This town ain't big enough for one of us. Oh, I missed that one. Yeah, I'm pushing to level up the B squad right now. I'm one of those types that, like, I want to keep everyone at as even a level as I can. So, like, the fact that Lucia is 32 and Karen is 34 is completely unacceptable in my eyes. Even though I hate using Lucia, she has got to be the most, like, niche character in the game. She's only good for her aromatherapy and tarot, and awful at everything else. The hit slice on her judgment ring is so incredibly tiny. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Ah, it disappeared. So I had to, like, take a certain path to the right so that I could open up a path on the left, and vice versa. You basically got to go a little bit of everywhere, unlocking it one part at a time. Almost like it's a Metroidvania. Little mini Metroidvania. I'm wondering, too, the emulator that I have going is a PS2 emulator. I'm wondering how well it'll run PlayStation 1 ROMs. Because I go around and I watch other retro streamers doing their thing, and I saw someone doing Parasite Eve, and I was like, oh, Parasite Eve would be a good one to do for the stream. But I also have everything set up for this particular emulator, and I don't want to have to, like, juggle emulators. So I'm really hoping that the PS2 emulator can also do PS1 games.
Try this.
Parasite Eve, I think, is on my list of games that I'd really like them to do a remake of. Well, I mean, PS2s could play PS1 games back in the day. I don't know how emulators work, like on the technical side of it, so we'll have to see. Pop a tent. Probably the item I use the most in the entire game. You think I missed something? What did I miss? If you're talking that chest is open. Good eye on, keeping an eye out for that, though. As you go up to the save point, it looks like there's a path that goes under it on the left. Okay, I'm looking. If you're right, then that is absolutely probably something I missed. Absolutely, probably. Look at me and my mastery of the English language. Oh, I didn't realize I left it to her. Hit him with the laser beam.
Here goes.
My sword arts are unbeatable.
Okay, gotta look on the left here now. You need little thing that you killed last picture as well. Oh, yeah, okay. I'm not super worried about trying to get all the pictures, because that would mean I'd have to have Anastasia in the party the entire game. But that is still good to note. Thank you. Yeah, I don't think I saw the path.
Huh?
This little...
Duran, Oracle and Guardian of the great Empire of Nippon.
Huh? What?
You who would do harm to...
If you listen really close to the voice of the white-faced guy there, you can actually hear that there are two voices going at the same time. One male, one female. The female one is really quiet, but it's there if you listen for it. It looks like there's a path there on your mini-map. Well, it's too late to go back and check now, but if they let me go back, I will.
You and Kawashima's little dog Kurando. I'll send you all to hell. What's the matter? Are you so afraid that you cannot speak?
Gross.
You'll pay for that. Fools!
Gary? Oh, Garan, okay. Yeah, I think it should be Gary. Super evil miniature boss guy named Gary. Okay, we're all grouped up here so we can try for a combo. So, Disco, now that you're back, what's the... I don't want to say what's the plan, but what's going back to normal for you now? I'm curious. Because I kind of only talked with you for a little bit, got to know you a little bit, and then you went on vacation for a while, so I'm kind of curious, like, what's the norm for you? Homework, drill stuff, working on my VA claim. What is your VA claim? Oh, I'm shocked I even hit that. Ah, okay. Predictability. Being airborne will give you your fair share of lumps over the years. Got over 8 years of doing it. Yeah. Sorry, when you said VA, immediately voice actor is what came to mind for me when I read it. So that's why I was highly curious. I remember a lot of this. Now that you're mentioning it, like you do go to school and stuff like that, I remember all this now. It's coming back to me. I didn't mean to pry, you know, if you don't want to answer, you can feel free not to on anything. It's also been a hot minute since I've done any of his wolf battles. You know, that's the thing with voice acting, is it's hard to get into. Really, the only reason I was able to get into it is I did commercials first, and that gave me like a baseline just to prove that I do have something. I do have the capability. And from there, it was really hustling for myself and getting lucky at the same time. So it's tough. And the industry goes out of its way to try its hardest to gatekeep everyone out as hard as it can. And I don't blame them for it, because voice acting is definitely one of those jobs that people think, oh, well, you know, I like anime. I should be a voice actor. And then, you know, you get people who have no right at all being at a mic, thinking that they can do it professionally. So they try really hard to keep out anyone who hasn't already proved themselves. It's really tough. Even I have some difficulties where I'm at, trying to get people to take me seriously, because I've only done one game. And trailers, they don't really... like, I have an IMDb, but it only shows one thing on it, because I did the Kingmaker game, and that shows, but all the trailers and all the other stuff I do don't show, even though they are very legitimate parts of voice acting, right? Ooh, let's see what this question mark one is. I'm gonna save before I do it, because these combo magic ones, more often than not, they actually don't hit. And that sucks. So if it doesn't hit, I'll go back. If it does, then however much it does, I'll stick with it, but yeah, okay. Shoots a little Kamehameha blast. What? That douche canoe. You can't just steal all my MP. What the actual fuck? Sorry, I don't try to I don't try to so aggressively swear. Casual swearing, you know, that's fine. It's gonna happen. Oh, I almost missed on that, too. Okay. We are set up. No, I should really heal Karando. I was gonna say, I'm really set up well to do another combo there, but... oh, it looks like it's gonna let me do it anyway. Good. So we're gonna combo onto Anastasia. How did, You'll have to forgive me, Disco. Is there a Mrs. Disco? I can't remember. And if so, how did she enjoy the vacation? Did she go? Was she allowed to go? I don't know these things. There is, but she did not come with you, though. Okay. Is she even allowed to come with you? Because I know it's like it's a working vacation and it's military stuff, right? So I assume it's somewhat lucrative for you in that they like pay for your ticket and for you to go there. I would think. And they might not want to include her with that, right? Oh god, I can't believe I hit that perfect. The military won't pay for her travel. She could have come on her own accord, yeah. But she would have had to have foot the bill for everything herself. That's about what I figured. And it sounds like this happens at a, it sounds like it happens, I don't want to say often, but often enough that you can't pay to do it every time. Yeah. Oh, well, that's good. Once you get your VA stuff lined out, you'll be able to pay for her to come. That's super. I'm sure your wife is a lovely woman, and thus it would be great to have her come with you. Oh, I never did take this guy's picture. I really should do that. If only to learn his elements so that I know, nice, which one to hit him with. Be nice to treat her to fun places like Hawaii, of course. There's also another one for Japan and Korea. Oh, those would both be fun. I'm going to assume it's South Korea, yeah? Yeah, correct. I think I had the opportunity on one of the streams recently to talk about that. The city I live in, we have a sister city in Japan. Like, shared relations between us. Lots of, like, exchange students. When they come and go, they, like, go between our two cities. Basically, a good relationship with another city in Hokkaido, which is the northernmost island in Japan. And we also have a lot of Japanese people where I live. The sad history of it is that there was actually a Japanese internment camp near where I live back in World War II. So, of course, once the war ended, they were set free and thus set up their own communities and such here. But because of that, we have a really strong Japanese community, particularly where I live. We also have Japanese gardens here that were actually blessed by... I can't remember if it was the Queen or the Princess of Japan. She was doing a tour through all of Canada at the time and stopped here, particularly to bless the gardens, and that's kind of neat. Didn't realize that Hawaii was so far in the middle of the ocean, right? It kind of, like when you see it on a map, because they try to group it together so that, you know, you can see all the American states together. It kind of makes it feel like it's just off to the west of Alaska, you know, but it really, really isn't. Okay, we got 2 turns going here. Oh, you thought it was close to California. Yeah, no, not quite. Yep. Sure is a good thing that, you know, those explorers back in the day found it. I actually, no, I'm not going to touch on that one. That can be a touchy subject for some people. I am glad we know Hawaii exists because it's awesome. That's the truth. Okay. We combo to Blanca. Though I think it's gonna kind of waste a turn. It's weird, because, like, I can't do any special abilities, or else it'll break the order. It's weird how doing different things changes your position in the priority. Like, doing an attack generally makes it longer before it's your next turn again. Oh, I forgot. I need to take his picture with Anastasia. Okay, so screw this combo. We'll just work with what we got. She will follow up, but she's just going to take the picture, which I'm sure will break the combo. They are dark. That doesn't surprise me. That's what I expected. But now I also know how much health, so... Apparently, the Samoans weren't the first group of people to inhabit Hawaii. Okay. That's good to know. Speaking of Samoans and Hawaii and all that, I recently did one of my jobs for Paizo for the War of Immortals book, and it has the Exemplar, I think it's called. And the iconic for the exemplar looks like Maui from Moana. There was a race of really small people, almost like dwarves, who lived there. I've heard of that. The Pygmies, I think they're called. Something like that. But yes, I did hear about that. I just didn't know if it was like alongside the others, or they were first, or whatever. All this talk about Hawaii makes me want to eat ham. Oh, man. I've never been to Hawaii, but I'm sure all the food is just fantastic. Any particular standouts for the meals when you went? Can you imagine being in the middle of nowhere in paradise, and then these giants show up to conquer you? Yes, I can imagine. I'm sure the seafood is amazing. I haven't done a lot of traveling in my days, but I have been to the Dominican Republic. We went there for my sister's wedding once, and the food there was great. Though, really weird is that they offered filet of dolphin on the menu, and I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. But aside from that, the rest of it was fantastic. Lots of super spicy food, which I really like. Got to go do some outrigging and snorkeling. Very nice. That was dope. Got to swim in with a pod of turtles. Oh, that's awesome. You were, in fact, turtly enough for the Turtle Club. Can confirm. Combo 2. Tsukiyomi. Lucia? Oh God. That frickin' red marker on there is so tiny. You guys are gonna have to forgive me. I'm having an off day today. I mean, I'm sure I'm doing fine, but it's one of those self-check things, you know? I don't feel sick, I just feel off. Kiltered. Not quite on rail. Perfect. I did my re-enlistment on the deck of the USS Missouri, the battleship that the Japanese surrendered to us and officially brought World War II to a close. Very interesting. During it, this huge sea turtle covered in barnacles came swimming up to the ship. The locals told me it was a sign of good luck and a blessing. Well, I mean, it's lucky that they showed up. That's awesome. I love that stuff. Okay. Turtle, turtle. Okay, if I use an item, I can still combo together with him. And we go combo to Lucia. It was just the one, but he was huge. I think he may have been as big as me. I believe it, right? Combo to Lucia. And then combo to Lucia. Oh god. It's so tiny. I'm starting to feel like a lot of the bosses in this game aren't particularly hard, but the fights go on and on. They just have so much health. Oh, that's actually a wind move. I never realized that. Okay, and with some combo magic. Holy pulse. Again, I'm going to save before I do it, just in case it decides to miss. Oh, nice. Got the perfect. Every time I look over and I read your name there, it makes me think of the High Voltage song. Though the actual line isn't Panic at the Disco, it's Fire at the Disco. But, you know, in my head canon, it's Panic at the Disco, Fire at the Taco Bell, Danger, danger, high voltage, when we kiss, when we touch. I can't sing, but I love to. Okay, let's get a heal going here. Speaking of, if you're still listening, Ari, I hope your vocal practices are going well. Thought I meant the LP song titled High Voltage. Nope. No, mine, High Voltage. Electric Six, I think is the name of the group that does that one. And the music video for it is fantastic. It's got gay Abraham Lincolns everywhere. It's hilarious. Ooh, the MP and the SP are hurting. I'll have to cancel that out. And start healing. Gabraham Lincoln, that's right. I was born in 12 log cabins. I almost actually named the stream today to tell people to come in and make a quote from their favorite animated series, and I would try to guess it. But we're trying something a little different here, and we're actually not in the Shadow Hearts channel. We're in the Retro channel, and seeing if that brings anyone in. You're constantly talking about Lincoln, or my talking about Lincoln. Made me think about the Clone High cartoon. Yeah, did practice 6 songs with your coach. Good job. In an online class right now. No, that's... You do you, Ari. You keep going on that online class. Don't worry about me. I'm just letting you know that I'm still thinking about you. Not from an anime. It would have been from an animated show. I don't want to say cartoon, because, you know, cartoon is like Bugs Bunny is a cartoon. Rick and Morty is not a cartoon. But that's because, you know, I'm a big fan of animation as well, so... my only concern is I would be pretty good at it until it was like 2010s animation. That's when I started to not watch so much of it. Oh yeah, we got all sorts of people hurting on their SP. But I'm absolutely the type where I could, like, name off 30 different quotes from Futurama, or The Simpsons, or Family Guy.
Here.
Rondo, my man, you're gonna have to just start cutting them up. That reminds me, though, Cowboy Bebop would be rife with stuff that I could plunder for the stream. Especially with the Bounty Hunter show. Let's combo to Blanca. But it's just going to be the 2 of them. Trying some more aromatherapy here. Because there is many of these that I have not done anything with. Okay, that's a thing. 18% seems kind of low, especially since I hit the crit on that, but we'll go with it. I also didn't realize, oh man, everyone's hurting on SP. This battle's gone on way too long is the problem. Is that the one, yeah, where he steals all the MP? That jerk. We can combo together here, though, so let's combo on... Oh, but Lucia has no mana to do anything, and her attacks are not worth it. Hey! My new good friend, Dr. Purrington, is in the background lurking. You sneaky devil, you thought you could come in here and I wouldn't even know. I know. If you're listening, how you doing, Doc? Had a lot of fun checking out your stream yesterday. Checking it out in full, and Moth going in and buying out like 80 subscriptions or something nuts like that. I think it was actually 25, but still, 25 is just bonkers. And Moth is, he's too good a person for the likes of us. For the likes of anyone. I hope he has nothing but good stuff happening to him. The big brain am winning again. I am the greatest. Wahahaha. Now I am leaving Earth for no reason. You see, you're a fool, Disco, because I use that quote all the time. It's from Futurama. It's the episode where the brains come and they attack and, like, make everyone dumber. I use the line, and now I am leaving for no particular reason all the time. You gotta work harder than that if you want to stump me. And, like, Fry beats him by, like, writing him into a book somehow. It's a lot of fun. Like, 90% of the humor I say is... the humor I say is, like, 10% me just saying whatever comes to mind at the time. The other 90% is me doing quotes from stuff. Just, like, in the moment. Yeah, the book is filled with plot holes and spelling errors. And isn't it that, like, the book Fry writes, the brain stays trapped in it because it thinks that it's real or something like that? But yeah, it's great. The big one for me is I use Dollary-Do all the time. And I actually had someone once, while I was saying it as a joke to my friends, just walking by, he's like, that is the smoothest insertion of a Simpsons quote I have ever heard in my life. And I was like, yeah. I do it for people like you. People like you who will get it. Okay, we gotta give this guy back his mana. What turns a man neutral, Kif? Is it his lust for power? Yeah, he goes off the script of the book he writes, but he can't make Fry any dumber than he already is. Yeah. If I make it out of here, tell my wife I say hello. Though that's not at all how he says it in the show, but yeah. We'll throw another SP for Kurando, because he's gonna use it up here. And I know this is just, like, extending the battle even further. But, it's bad news bears when guys go berserk in this game. And this enemy, he's not super threatening. The stuff that he does is not all that bad. He's just got so much health. Not to mention, too, the other reason the battle is being stretched out is because we got the B team here.
Try this.
Ah, 85 damage, that's it? Why am I even bothering with 85? Oh, God. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Okay, let's combo this up. Combo to meet on Lucia. Combo to meet on Lucia. And last but not least, combo to meet on Lucia. Trying to think of some decent quotes from animated shows and not anime. Yeah, my anime is pretty limited. I watch anime, but I watch anime as much as the next guy, right? Oh, a peanut? Or no, it's, aw, $20, but I wanted a peanut. You fool. $20 can get us many peanuts. Explain. Money can be exchanged for goods, and those goods can include more peanuts. Jeez.
Here goes.
Oh, stop booing me. Your boos mean nothing to me. I've seen what makes you cheer. Which one of you flatfoots ate my lollipop? Oh, I don't know that one off the top of my head. That's a good one. Flatfoots ate my lollipop. I'm going to guess it's Chief Wiggum, also from The Simpsons. No, wait. He wouldn't use the term flatfoots. I'm going to stick with The Simpsons, but is that Rex Banner? Like the special agent that was trying to put Prohibition back into The Simpsons? That sounds like something he would say. Oh, Patrick. Of course. Of course. I should have known. Should have known. Oh. Select the character to follow up. Who are you calling a pinhead? Now bring it around town. Bring it around town. Ah, 133 damage? That's nothing. Why is my damage so garbage on this guy? I don't even know what I'm doing wrong. No, Patrick, you did it! No, Patrick. Mayonnaise is not an instrument. Oh. Though, my personal favorite Patrick Star line is when SpongeBob comes in and he sees him all grumpy. And he's like, Patrick, what's wrong? I can't see my forehead. Combo Magic, Holy Pulse. Like, I feel like I should be doing 1,000 damage on these combos. Okay, let's try something completely different. Instead of throwing magic at him, let's just beat the crap out of him. Maybe he's super immune to magic. See, I feel like that did as much damage as the spell. Didn't the spell only do like 83 damage before? Has an enormous amount of HP. Don't remember him taking this long. Yeah. I feel a lot of these fights are just super, super long. Oh, his SP is hurting. We gotta cancel that out. Maybe they're trying to compensate with how tiny he is by giving him an enormous HP pool. Ah, you think he's compensating for something? I like, too, how the lesson of the Shrek movie is that women will take a literal ogre before they'll date a short man. Okay, RSP is okay for now. I feel like I remember them saying that the juggles set up the combo well, but it works better when you end it with a down hit. And you know, I looked that up too, and I found the opposite. I found people being all like, I try to do the combos all the time with the attacks, and it doesn't seem to do much more than the attacks would together. Or that the attacks would separate. And the posts on there were like, yeah, I agree. The combos are only good if you're using magic. Because otherwise it's just the same damage with extra steps. I thought that too, that like the trick to the combos are to like bring them up and slam them down and bring them up and slam them down, but I did not find it was doing much extra damage at all. Like, I'll try it here, because why not, but... Now there it didn't do much because he was already on the ground. Oh no! What you could be thinking of too is they might have improved on the system from A New World. And it was better in there, and thus you remember it being that good in here. Oh no, Anastasia's down. I didn't even realize that. But you said you watched people play it, right? I don't know, I'm just trying to guess here. Oh, okay. Oh, good. That's just what I need.
This'll help you.
Never seen anything about it other than the cover art. Yeah, okay. Oh, yeah, that's right. When I was playing Shadow Hearts, the first one, you were like, oh, man, Hallie really reminds me of the character. And I was like, yeah, I guess they got the hair. Yeah, I remember that now. Okay. We are going to just continue to beat him up. He's got almost no health left. This might even finish him off. Yeah, there we go. That was a stupid long fight.
Pathetic. You never had a chance.
We're sick of this weird place. No shit. I've heard bad things about it from fans of the series. So, what I think the problem is, and it's relevant to this game too, is Shadow Hearts, the first one, really does set like a mood and a tone, especially if you've played Koudelka, which was technically the first game in the series. It goes Koudelka and then the Shadow Hearts series afterwards. But Koudelka and Shadow Hearts really sets up that like horror theme, and that horror just disappears from the series as the game goes on, as the series goes on. So it focuses more on the comedy then, and people who came there for the horror, they lose it, right? Because the horror is gone. Yeah, so Koudelka, which is spelled like that, I believe, is no. Yeah? Yeah, I think so. It's technically the first game in the series. See, and I would disagree. I think, well, maybe ish. Depends on your definition of ish. But the horror is completely gone by the third game. And this second game is significantly less than the first two.
Oh, you impudent pups! I'll let you.
I'm going to take a stretch while this happens.
He was pretty tough.
Oh, and Yao Kim is by far my favorite character here.
Shouldn't underestimate him.
The other world. It's disappearing.
Gotta love those 2D flowers in the background there. The flowers and
Master.
trees and bushes
Princess!
that are clearly just a plane
Huh?
with the with an image on that they then they run crisscross, like overlapping each other, so that it looks like a 3D object.
I must really do something to thank you. You've saved me twice now.
Forgive
Developers seem to do that as franchises
me. It
move
was my
along.
carelessness.
It's hard to have a good
Nobody
running
got hurt,
series.
so it's
I
fine.
believe the term you're looking for is franchise rot. And yes, it is quite prevalent in many things. I think Borderlands, which for the longest time was my favorite series, I think it is suffering
it?
hard from the franchise rot right now.
So this is the grave, huh?
Guess so.
This is where my other daughter is buried.
So you had another daughter?
This one is adopted.
Okay.
My real daughter, Yoshiko, was killed in Shanghai 1 year ago.
Yoshiko Kawashima?
Kawashima?
Lieutenant Colonel Kawashima?
I should have known.
You knew her?
I think that's why trilogies are so popular. Carrying on after that just seems to kill the luster the series had. Yeah, right? Meanwhile, we're getting a new Shrek movie next year, but everyone's strangely excited for it.
It seems that you and I are truly bound together by fate. My beautiful daughter dead in a foreign land over some ridiculous power struggle. It's my fault I didn't protect her. Thank you for coming today. I am sure my daughter would be glad too.
Oh, and to get you caught up, Disco, Captain Shin, Lieutenant Kato, is he's technically betrayed the
What kind of
party at this
person was
point.
she?
But
You
I
know
think
her
there's going to
very
be a thing in there where like he did what he had to for his country, but he's going to come back and save us in the end.
Smart. And she was very brave.
I can't hate Captain Shin.
I think that sometimes she might have pushed herself a little too hard. But she was a good person.
Thank you.
Nikolai?
Dr. Hojo, how goes the
I thought
experiment?
I killed his stank ass.
Kato.
Minister
Captain
Ishimura
Shin.
says that you plan to extract a monster from his soul force.
Yes, much has happened in this last month. The monster within him has been deeply submerged and has become quite weakened. We must act now before his health returns and he regains control over it.
So that's it, huh? The new vessel. Will it be able to contain the power?
I cannot be certain. It will surely be powerful, yes. But I don't believe it will be able to destroy
Yeah, right now in the story,
It's a
Kato
fact.
is like the ambassador to Japan.
If it heals
Or
and its
something like
power
that.
is released, it could easily destroy this city.
I don't believe that.
Once Nikolai's powers are removed, he'll be useful in our negotiations with Russia.
I suppose so. I don't know much about politics. I'm just happy to be able to carry on such fascinating research.
A pity.
Take care he doesn't die, but this time, raise it to the maximum.
Raise it to the max. Take it to the max, bro.
More power! Even more!
Uh-oh. That can't be good. More power than the max. That's exactly what I was thinking. If he's already getting maximum power, how does he somehow get more? Oh, that poor doggo.
It was more than the animal could handle. His power is still flowing. He is a difficult subject. We'll need to prepare some sort of special vessel.
Uh-oh. Balkan skull, yeah. Good boy. Good boy.
Wonderful. Isn't it simply wonderful? And that is just a glimpse of his power.
Negative power incarnate.
Hey, Fabe, how you doing, buddy?
Yes, master.
Which, by the by, you of all people here should know better. You gotta spell that name with two L's.
Can we fight back? Absolutely not. Get out of there.
But how you doing, Fabe? Good to see ya.
Now would be an excellent chance to test their powers. Let them fight.
We're playing some Shadow Hearts Covenant. We got Hispanic at the Disco, who was one of my regulars, but he went away on vacation, so he hasn't been around for a while. He came in when I was playing the first Shadow Hearts. And I think he came for the game, but he stayed for me. Makes me feel special. We're on Disc 2 of Shadow Hearts Covenant. And we're going through it at a snail's pace because the bosses have way too much health. But, you know, it's good times with friends. Probably seeing you tomorrow night, Fabe. Silver Lining. I'm now free to stream Shadow Hearts whenever you want. Well, heck yeah. Let me just take a sec here. Give you a follow back then, knowing that you're going to do that. And when you go on your stream to do it, if I'm around, I will definitely stop in.
It's gone.
No, it can teleport.
Ooh, a teleporting monster.
We've got to get it back.
Oh, for sure, Disco. I'll be there. Might go in early to get some miniature painting done. Yeah, that's a good idea.
Master.
Fabe. Oh, what are you doing, Kato?
No matter what the reason, never disobey my orders.
Kato, come on, man.
Forgive me, Master, but I...
Ignore an order from me once more, and you'll die an early death.
Oh,
Yes, sir.
he's taking a hard swing on his character traits here.
You go after the monster, but if you find it, it's not to be hurt. Is that clear?
Fabe lives in the city that I do. I actually know him in real life. Captain Chin, what are you doing, buddy? Been running into a lot of Canadian streamers lately. It's definitely a sign. We're taking over. And we're doing it so politely you won't even know it's happened until it has.
Ah,
It's good to see you again, Sensei.
so.
This has got to be
When did you
Yuri's
get back?
dad.
Yesterday. I wanted to come back earlier, but it was difficult to find the time.
Oh, please, think nothing of it. I must say it's much hotter here in the capital than it is in Nara, don't you think?
Yes.
It's
Forgive me.
weird seeing him so young.
There's no one here right now. Some tea?
Oh, don't concern yourself. I have to be going soon anyway.
Have you decided yet about the matter we discussed?
We're going to be leaving Japan next week.
Oh, really? That seems very sudden. What about Anne? And your child? You're going to be gone for a long time.
I'm planning on taking them with me.
Oh, is that right? But what about the child? What was his name again?
Yuri.
Unless you named him something different.
Yuri. He must be about 3 now.
Yes. I'm going to be raising him in mainland China.
Oh? That will be good. Unlike Japan, you'll be able to meet people from different countries there.
Yeah, that's
You'll
right.
grow up to be a good man.
Sensei,
Hmm?
it will be a few years. No, perhaps never. I may never be able to come back to Japan.
And he never does.
Don't say that.
Our greatest enemy, Dehuai, has his base in Shanghai.
That wasn't his plan in the
We've got
first
to
one,
move
was it?
against
I
him
thought he planned to
carefully.
take them to America. I don't remember any talks about America. I like, too, how all the cutscenes that go back to the first game show, like, the Japanese
I'm
version.
counting on you.
You can see from the
If I fail.
subtitles on the cards.
Hyuga.
I don't remember any talk about America,
I've
though.
got to be going now.
I see.
That's right. It was the little girl and mom in the store. They had, like, their father had a friend who lived in America, and, like, the plan was come to America and we'll all live here together. But the father died, but the friend still sent back a letter with, like, gold dust or something that they could sell to help them get by. That's who you're thinking of. Oh, Fabe, you watched the first Dino Crisis replay last night. Pretty good. Just wish I was able to see it live since I figured out a puzzle you didn't. Oh, he's rubbing it in too. Oh, boo earns. Well, we did Dino Crisis yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. Definitely had a moment where I should have been wearing my brown pants. Yeah, and you use it to plant the seed. Yeah, that's right, to get the Earthstone. We're going to be doing more Dino Crisis tomorrow. I don't know what your schedule's like, but you are, of course, free to watch the videos. Reminder, too, if you wanted to, I don't stream it anymore, but if you wanted to, you could watch the Metaphor ReFantasio ones that I did. That's the one that I was telling you about last week, where they have the fantasy book that's actually our real world, but they see it all in, like, rose-colored glasses. Everything's all perfect. Excuse me. Where they're like, wow, this fantasy world has only one race of people. They must all get along and there is no racism. Why? Well, there's no racism because everyone's the same. I'm playing through that still, and that's a lot of fun. I'm pretty sure I'm going to be doing that as soon as I'm done the stream here today.
Yes, sir.
I slept like a log. Don't worry, I'm not gonna read all of them out. That's actually, and maybe that's a me thing, but that's a pet peeve of mine watching other streamers. Is you get streamers who want to voice all of the dialogue, and it's just awful. Like, I understand maybe they need to do it for the people who are, like, listening in the background so that they can follow along, but they try to be voice actors with it, and it's just bad. That could be a me thing, though. I fully admit that could be a me problem, and no one else has any issues with it. The SOL and Leo are, upside down their numbers. That, and you know, I believe you, because in the next stream, I come back to that part, and I'm like, I don't know what the password is, I'm just gonna look it up. You're right, though. Upside down, they are the numbers that you use. Good job, Fabe. I needed you on the stream when I was figuring that out. It may be a bit before I stream again. I've got a lot of work to catch up on from missing 3 weeks of classes. Yeah, for sure. Yep, that was the code. You are 100% right, Fabe. Yep. And I couldn't figure that out on my own. You're right. I did have to, in fact, look it up. So, you'll be able to see the results of that if you check the Dino Crisis stream that I did yesterday. And let's just say the results are worth watching. Good on you, though. Good job. Everyone went to hang out in town? Yuri seemed all confused about his father. My theory is still that, I can't remember his name, that our samurai guy, I think he's going to be Yuri's half-brother. Damn, I feel so silly not getting that on my own. The combo there, Fabe. I should have got that, too. Ugh. Well, good job, Fabe. Now you make me feel stupid. It's okay. You'll have a lot of fun watching part 2 of the Dino Crisis stream. They're a cute duo, Yaokeem and Anastasia. Okay. Oh, it's just the two of them. Okay. Let's check the equipment here. Because I got some stuff. I think it was these Oracle earrings that I got, actually. I think I'm in, like, the later part of the game. Might watch the second part tomorrow while I'm painting at Showcase. Yeah, that'd be great. The average viewer count is steadily climbing. I don't know if you're on the Discord, but I'm posting, like, daily updates of it. Yesterday, it was at 2.29, I believe, and today it jumped up to 2.4. And that's because it's a 30-day average. So what's happening with that is the oldest streams, like before I really got into my groove here, where there's like 0 count views, those are getting chopped off and getting replaced with all these new higher view count ones. So I suspect it'll be really quick that I'll get that affiliate going. Because it's getting rid of all of the old, really bad numbers and replacing them with good new ones. So it's going to happen soon. I've been racking my brain all week trying to think of, like, what can I do for people who subscribe? What can I add for, like, things to do with the stream? Just what can I do to help make the stream more fun for you guys, the viewers, right? Been racking my brain all week. Like, watching other people stream and seeing what they do. Things that I could take from them and do myself. He walks so goofy. You know how he walks? He walks like he's trying to run in 2 feet of snow. And he needs to, like, lift his legs up to cut through the snow. Either that or, like, he's trying to hold in a crap. He's running like he's on his way to the bathroom and in a hurry. Raised as a samurai. End of the Tokugawa shogunate. Wow, the Tokugawa shogunate went that far into the 1800s, eh? Now, I shouldn't take that as gospel. This series rarely cares about accurate historical dates. But if that's true, I did not know that Tokugawa shogunate went into the 1800s. I'm looking around and wondering if I'll find any, I was going to say lottery people, but I think this is even better. The park's just a hangout for weirdos now. Oh, you mean like every park? Or at least every park I've been to. By the by, Fabe, I shared on my Facebook yesterday the reminder that our city is actually mentioned in The Simpsons. The family is watching an episode of, like, a crime drama, and in the credits for the in-show TV show, it shows that the city of New York City is played by Lethbridge. Hunch. Yeah, that's right. Good on you for knowing that one. I guess you would, though. If you're from here and you watch The Simpsons, you probably know about that already. A place for weirdos, eh? I'm a weirdo. I'll go to the park. Let's, since I'm gonna fight him, I hope. Let's check my equipment here. Ooh, and there's a chest right there, too. And Patty and Selma, when the marriage carriage museum Cardston, yeah. Makes me wonder, because usually when you see jokes like that, it's usually because one of the writers is, like, from the area, so they get the joke. Like, they get the joke because they lived the joke. So it makes me wonder if that's the case with that. came all along the Silk Road. Okay, let's see if we got any new gear here. The exception, oddly enough, being that if there's a new bludgeon for Yaokim, I don't want to buy it, actually. Because his bludgeons can actually be found in the world. So if it's here, I'd be more interested in trying to find it and getting it for free. Stole worn by ascetics undergoing trials. Okay, I guess it increases special defense. I'll look into that one later. Frilly apron. Buy it now and it'll be in the next chest you open. Yeah, that's right. Though in Yaokim's case, you haven't seen him in combat yet, Fabe. Yaokim literally finds large, blunt objects in the world and uses them as weapons. Like, there's one part of the game where I literally fought with a giant frozen tuna. Because, like, the tuna landed on the shore frozen, and he's like, that'll make a great weapon. So it will literally be littered about somewhere in the world. That being said, though, I will do my little bit of cheatiness that I do for this. I'm going to look up not where it is, but what the item is. I don't look up where it is, because that's too cheaty for me. But just to know what the object is so that I know what to look for. Yes, and somehow the fish stays frozen. That's right. Okay. The item is a desk. Okay. It's like an announcer's desk. Like how you have, like, wrestling announcers. It's one of those desks. Oh, I forgot to actually buy the thing. I did look up that apparently his ultimate weapon is literally a submarine that he just holds and swings around. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be checking around this park. Okay, let's look around here. Is it this? It's not this. Is it this one with the announce? It's this one with the actual announcers. Okay. Yeah, and they're playing the music. What has he found this time? That's a nice MC's desk. He doesn't really care anymore. Many a fierce battle this folding desk has witnessed, sometimes even breaking the fall of a thrown wrestler. And then one day during a free-for-all, forgotten and left behind by the commenters and audience alike. No, this can't be the end of this desk's story. It must battle itself. It has witnessed many a battle. It shall now become a warrior. I like how the microphones and the cards stay stuck on the desk. The deep pain of a wrestling organization with no money. That's great. Well, time to go. Should chop the enemy with it. We may never know the truth. That was pretty good. Oh, and I'm in golden bat form. That's good. Well, it might be good. We'll see. The 19th century wrestling sensation Bill Yamagata took out 8 sumo wrestlers with this desk. Sturdy and flat, just like a bludgeon should be. Taking out 8 sumo wrestlers with a desk seems like something out of the Yakuza games. With Kiryu and his bike foo. Oh, that's great. Okay, being in bat form means that I get no special abilities and I have half my health that I normally would. But my attacks, which is the only thing I can attack with, my physical attacks do twice the damage they normally would. So, this is my master here, the East Indian fella in the ring. He's the one who teaches me new moves. Let's see if I can learn anything. The Great Gamma. It's also usually whatever move he's using in the fight is what I learn. What could be better? Men rubbing flesh, slamming bodies together, here under the open sky. Wouldn't you agree, my boy? Why, of course. Nothing better than 2 muscly men slamming into each other. Here I come! Okay. I'm just gonna take a short break before we get into that. I'm just gonna make myself a coffee. I will be right back. I gotta be caffeinated for this. It's so gonna be worth it. Okay, I am back. Coffee is made. Let's go, Great Gamma! Thanks, Ari. Love the dinosaurs. Be sure to bring your dinosaurs in March tomorrow. Tomorrow we're doing more Dino Crisis. But this guy here, he's got like a pirate mascot. But I'm like 98% sure that mascot, with how it's standing there, is actually the Colonel Sanders mascot pose. Except they made it a pirate for obvious reasons, because you can't just have Colonel Sanders. Oh, that's a way to start. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, that's not so bad. Well, mind you, I say that, but I have such low health, that might be really bad. What is... We're doing this again. I double goofed on that. Okay. We're gonna do this right this time. Here we go. Maximum effort. Hard hit. There we go. Oh, what? He's gonna do it twice? Does that take me out? 8 health. Holding in there, boys. Okay. Mind you, he's hurting too after that one attack I did. I think how these fights usually go is he goes really hard at the start. Probably as a means to gatekeep you from defeating him too early in the game. Because if he goes super hard in that first turn, he can shut you down if you're too low a level. That's my thought on the game design aspect of it. Get good, man. And that goes to me. I am telling myself that I need to get good. The goods need to be got. If this does 107 damage again, then it actually does less than if he just normally attacks. Oh, wow! That's what he did the first fight. Or not the first fight, the last one. He opened up with 5th key, and it's just like, okay, you get clobbered now. And fifth key, not really super fair. Fifth key is an item. An item that I get as the player. It basically lets you do 5 attacks instantly, back to back, right now. They are exceedingly rare, and he gets to use one. Well, am I still Golden Bat? I am. Okay. Playing the sad music because I lost. Okay. I think I can do it if I don't miss. Slash, if I get to that point where he's going to use the 5th key, if I defend on that point, I'll probably be good. But we'll see. We'll try again here. Yeah, see, I have 1 5th key, and that's all I've gained throughout the entirety of the game. That being said, though, using a 3rd key might not be a bad idea. Yeah, body slam! And now he's gonna beat me. Yeah. Okay, well. If he gets 2 attacks back to back, well then I guess I gotta try to just kill him now. Let's see how that goes. Well, at least I get his 5th key for that. And if you were to just watch this video in those 10 seconds, you would have thought that was an easy fight. Whoop his ass, Seabass! Yeah. Sorry, I had to check something there. Toil and sweat have paid off. Yeah, so it's probably going to be that that body slam move that he just did. Yeah. Now, here's the question. Does he already have the 2nd move unlocked? That's what it was like before. Also, I'm still in Golden Bat form, so that's a thing too. Is the legendary festival? Well, okay then. Okay. Good job. Right, park's full of weirdos. I did do a bunch of the trading side quest, but I haven't seen any of it since I came to Japan. Same thing with the wolf side quest. So I don't know if it's that I haven't come across it yet or if that I've missed it. But I did do lots of them when I was in Europe, and you were right. It was you literally start with a piece of straw, and it keeps building up and up. I found out that I was actually doing a really good job of like doing all the side quests as they were coming.
So, are you thinking about your father?
Yeah. I can hardly remember anything from when I was a boy. The funny thing is,
That sounds
I
about
still hear
right.
The sound of that old ship.
That it would be for the ultimate weapon.
The
It's
one
probably the
that
last
took
thing you
us to
trade
China.
to get is the ultimate weapon.
Your father died while fighting this wizard who was planning to destroy all of Japan, is that right?
Yeah. I was 10 years old.
And your mother?
After my father was killed, monsters attacked us at our house. They were sent by Dehwai, that wizard. They killed my mother.
But what they didn't know is that Yuri was the bigger monster.
Fate's a strange thing. My father gave his whole life to save Japan, and I'm doing everything I can to try to stop it.
I think I understand him.
Huh?
It wasn't for Japan. Your father was actually fighting for you. And he was fighting for your mother as well.
For me and my
You know,
mother?
unless this is a invincible
I told you my
Omni-Man
family was
situation,
poor, but that we were once
in which
nobility
case it
and
was
rich,
basically
right?
fighting for his pet.
Growing up, I worked harder than anybody else to keep the honor of our family name. If I succeeded in the army, I thought that it would reflect well on my family. I didn't do it for my country.
But
I did it for my
Omni-Man
sick,
isn't,
bedridden grandmother
title
that I
card
left at
sequence, invincible.
home. But you see,
I super love the
I
show.
don't have a home
I actually
anymore.
read the entire comic series
It's
before
been
the show came
destroyed
out,
by those Sapientes Gladio bastards.
and it's pretty fantastic. Highly recommend it to anyone.
That's why I really think that your father did what he did for the wife and the son that he loved.
Though, I am wondering where the series is going to go, like the animated series. I do too. I started reading them on my last deployment while I waited for season 2. Yeah, they're great. Have you finished them yet? I wonder where it's going to go in the TV series, though, because there's a very important plot point. Great. Glad to hear that you've read them. There's a really important plot point that Twitch really hates you when you use this word, so I'm going to say non-consent. There's a really important plot point in the comic where a female forces herself upon Mark without his consent. And I wonder if they're going to go there for the show. And it's pretty important to not skip, right? So I really wonder what they're going to do with that.
I'm sorry.
No, I don't want that. I'm fine. It doesn't help to blame fate. It just makes you sad and bitter. Live every moment to the fullest and the future starts to look brighter.
You think they will? Amazon
Very
likes to
strong
push the
woman, dear.
envelope with their shows. I hope they do. And I hope when they do, they are... I have to word this right. I hope they are apologetic for the fact that it happens, but not apologetic for sticking to the source material. Because what happens is awful, right? But it was there, and you should respect the source material.
That's right. You better remember that.
Oh, they're bonding, and there's Joachim and Anastasia. Oh, and she's snuggling up. Snuggling up so close, their models are clipping together. His arm is clipping right into hers. It's so romantic.
Kind of steamy, don't you think?
Quiet. They'll hear you.
What are they doing? Just grab her and plant one on her already. Put your head down like this. Jeez, don't be such a wuss. Go and make your move. You can do it. Go. Kiss her.
Sha-na-na-na-na-na, don't be shy. You gotta kiss the girl. Wait,
Do you remember your mother?
Of course.
I hope I'm wrong, but I really hope when Joachim was looking at Anastasia, it was in a she's being a cute, adorable little girl, purely platonic sense. Like how I would look at my nieces and be all like, "Oh, you're being adorable." I really hope that's the case, and it wasn't something different. That's probably my mind going to places it shouldn't.
Father when she was in Japan. And it was love at first sight for her.
Was she pretty?
I can't remember her face that clearly.
What was she like?
Why all these questions?
Come on.
Because
I
she's
just
taking an
wanna know.
interest in you, bro. Jeez.
We moved around a lot after we got to China. Finally, we settled in Mulan. But because my father was away so much, my mother and I got to spend a lot of time together.
I agree with you, Disco, about the
She
not
was a
shying
strong
away
woman.
from ugly things.
But she was lonely too. Is that enough? This is embarrassing.
His heart
No
belongs
way.
to
You're
another
not
woman,
stopping
that's
right
right.
now.
Please.
He's into blondes, not redheads. Which, if you ask me, is a silly choice, but it's his to
She had
make.
a hard time growing up, but she was happy in Japan with my dad. Of course, after we moved to China, she would sometimes complain about how her life went.
Hmm.
Then she'd always say she'd be happy, no matter where she was, as long as she had me.
Oh,
Very
Whenever I
silly.
heard that-
Blondes will ruin your life.
I became furious at my father for having left us.
I think I only ever dated one blonde in my life, and she was pretty fun.
It was my mother who named
Like,
Yuri.
good sense of humor, lots of energy.
I guess that was the name of her first lover.
Didn't last long.
Uh-huh.
I can't hear what they're saying.
She's all
He
blushing.
just said that he loved her.
He really said that?
Quiet. You're too loud.
They got a good dynamic. I like them together.
Yuri, may I ask you just one more thing?
Yeah, I guess so. You might as well.
Zero
Were
fucks
you in
given.
love with Alice?
Oh,
Yeah. Appropriate response.
my
Yeah.
stomach. My stomach.
Totes approps.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Hey, come on, I'm serious, you know?
Ouch.
Yuri, wait!
Cut it out. I swear, I gotta go.
Uh-oh. That is a heavy question to ask him, though, right? Even if he was the serious type. And yes, Fabe, in this game, Anastasia is supposed to be the Anastasia. This game, much like the ever popular Bluth, I think Don Bluth animated it. Well, just like the animated movie Anastasia, this does the hypothetical of what if she did not die. Which thankfully, we do have a couple of Russian people who watch the stream, and they were very helpful at the time to help elaborate on the actual history of what happened when we were in that part of the story in Russia. This game takes place in 1915. But yes, it is supposed to be the Anastasia in a hypothetical did not die with the rest of her family situation. Oh, it's the monster that teleports. Well, the good news is 3 out of 4 of these people are the A squad, so... You know, they're not quite the A team. We're missing our very colored fella. But, you know, A squad's pretty good, too. We'll combo onto Golden Bat. Does Rasputin show up as a villain? Yes. Rasputin is the main villain of the first disc. And then basically you beat him. There's a little bit of aftermath to that. And then it goes to the second disc. We'll get a snapshot of Shoki. I think it said his name was. We'll have them combo to Golden Bat. But yeah, I believe, if I remember it right, Rasputin is the main villain of the first half of the game, and he has world domination plans which involve him getting possessed by a devil. I can't remember which one. Could have been Beelzebub. Any of the go-to names for the devil gets possessed by him, at which point the devil is like, yeah, Albert Simon gets possessed by the devil, who then continues with those world domination plans, but now with demonic magic. The first disc ends with basically the Pandora's box of everyone's malice and hate and agony being opened into the world. So in theory, this whole world is supposed to be just corrupted by hatred. And that's where the disc ends. And it goes to the second disc, and we start in Japan. Rah, rah, Rasputin, lover of the Russian queen. There was a cat who wouldn't stay down. Yeah. Believe me, that song ran through my head as I fought him. That is lightning, so countered by earth. Russia's greatest love machine. Lover of the Russian queen. Good job. Now we go to Karen, who thankfully is not a total Karen in this game. Light, light, fire, fire, water, water, no earth. Okay, if there's no earth, then I'll have her do... probably that. Oh, that reminds me, now that I have control of him again after this fight, I gotta check out the graveyard. See how I can progress to there. Because I got tons of these souls built up, but I couldn't beat the spirit. He just absolutely clobbered me at the time. Anti-ground, and he's in the air. Let's save beforehand, just in case this misses entirely. Which frequently happens in these games. Okay, if it's just the first one that missed, that's fine. But it'll frequently happen where you go to do a move in a combo and it's like, this is a ground move. Your enemy's in the air. You do nothing, and I laugh at you. Or wait. Wow, he's gonna be dead soon anyway. It's not gonna matter. I was about to quibble over, is that actually air or is it lightning? I don't know. Doesn't matter. He's gonna be dead soon. Why do all the bad guys always cast Meteor? Ooh, and we gotta fix that problem. Keem in Golden Bat form is 0 HP. Can't have that, he'll get no experience if he's asleep when we hand it out. There we go. Yeah, I should have just done that. Now it's got like 6 health, yeah. Let's beat him by throwing an egg at him. Like this is Resident Evil or something.
That was too easy.
Yeah, you can see in the corner there, I have nearly 2,800 souls saved up. So that's got to be the next thing I do, right stat now. Which is doctor talk for I should have done it yesterday. Oh, it's smaller now? Is it still a boss, or is it like, this is a smaller, normal enemy version of it? Because that's what it looks like to me. Like, this is the smaller, lesser child of the boss, but he's just a normal enemy now, kind of deal. Yeah, that's exactly it. So, we'll summon a monster from this photograph like it's Pokemon. Oh, I just noticed the table has the legs folded into it. That makes sense. Be a lot harder to swing with the legs out. And I didn't see either, but it probably also has the microphones and stuff removed. I've been eyeing you, chest. You are not going to escape me. I can see that chest and know that it was there. But I couldn't figure out that the frickin' answer to the key card puzzle is the words on the keys upside down. Oh my god. Can't believe I couldn't figure that out. Revoke my gamer card for that one.
Now look this way.
Oh, there's two of them. I didn't know there was two. Let's try using the Artyom Buster. Artyom. Ari, can you confirm for me? Is that a Russian word? Artyom? I feel like that's a Russian word. Oh, he even gains the cape just so he can throw it off. Yeah. Ah, it's a Russian name. Okay. Kind of weird that we learned the Russian move from an Indian man in Japan. But that's kind of how this game do. Okay. Thought there was a save point near here. Whole city's in an uproar. Oh, and to answer another question you might have, Fabe, yes, that is the Geppetto as well. Though when he attacks, he does not attack with Pinocchio. He has his own new doll. I can't remember her name, but it is a her. They attack together. It's the two of them freaking out. Quick, before they eat you, buy something. Okay, now that I got the whole party here, this'll be where I do the big shopping. Yeah, and that's going to take all my monies to do it. Increases... Okay, it does increase physical attack, too. And then there's one for the women. I'm just holding out for when I get crucifixes finally. And I can have the one item that blocks all the status effects. Okay, here we go. Going for the big discount. Oh yeah, baby! Haha! Got it in one! As well as getting further discounts and bonuses, you'll be exempt from penalties when you fail to get a discount. Heck yeah! Whew! That was gold! Okay. A holy fan made from the wings of the god of the sky. Sharp yet flexible, it can cool off the owner or decapitate an unwary assailant. Oh, that's right. She's got the pedometer still. Ceramic egg with a snow motif. Valuable Japanese antique. Oh, so it does cold damage. That's nice. I do like how the weapon for the wolf is various files that make his teeth sharper. From ultra hard diamond ore. He already has that. Doji Kiri. Doji Kiri. Yeah, okay. A sword forged by Yasutsuna. Yasutsuna, yeah. Famed blacksmith of the Heian era. It rhymes! A sword forged by Yasutsuna. Famed blacksmith of the Heian era. Nice. Minamoto? Yeah, I hate that guy. It's a national treasure, and I just bought it at the store. Halo thread. Well, we can probably... Oh, no, never mind. That being said, though, swap the headgear, I'm thinking, for... Yeah, give him some more MP. We'll upgrade that there. Endo armor there. He's got the desk. Tortoise Claw. Ooh, neat. Venerated by a people who worship the turtle. Features a tortoiseshell grip and a laminated blade that causes jagged, hard-to-close wounds. I do like the look of that, how it has like the shell to protect the back of the hand. Yeah, more money. We need more money. 2 points to anyone in the chat who can name what movie that quote is from. We need more money. The hint is that the character says it like that. Oh, because she has the chainmail belt. That's why. I was like, why can't I equip the apron? Sword used by the Chinese dragon hunter. The pommel is decorated with a bronze image of a dragon. Okay. And I think... Oh, no. Yeah, that's everyone. Okay. I don't think there's any more, like, dresses to get made. Isn't this the chick that I can, like, do fights with? Yeah, she summons monsters for me to fight. Weird that she's here and now. Perhaps this is a big fight, and thus they want to give me as much as I can to ensure that I can do it. But what I am going to do, if it'll let me, and it will. Okay, let's visit the graveyard. It has been a hot minute since I've done this. I'm not even sure if I can succeed at this fight. Last time I tried, I got the crap beaten out of me. I can assume it's a fire spirit. So let's put on the water one. So far, so good, but I feel like now he's just gonna beat the crap out of me. Oh, okay. Perhaps I was just way too under-leveled last time.
Stay out of my way.
Because that was quite easy that time, actually. Okay. With that done, I feel like I needed to collect these special souls to unlock these. So I might not be able to just go around and clear them all out. But I'm certainly gonna try. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay, what about what's over here? Door to the labyrinth, yeah. I don't quite remember what that means, though. Nothing to do there. Pretty thick door. That's it. That's the only comment. It's a thick door. Okay. Okay, with that said and done, I'm gonna save. And I think that's where we're gonna call the stream for today. Thank you everyone for showing up. Especially great having Disco and Panic here. I mean, it's especially great having everyone here. I shouldn't call people out specifically, but it's great to know that Disco is back from his vacation and he'll be a regular once more. All you guys are great being here. I'm going to set us off on a raid. We have raid music for it now, actually. I got a whole thing for it here now. You guys ready for this? We're going to go into raid mode. I'm going to start this up, and then I'm going to find us a raid to go, or I'm going to find us a place to raid into. Thanks for coming. Be here tomorrow for more Dino Crisis.
Streams are swollen, keep them doggies rolling real hard. Rain and wind and weather, hell bent for leather, wishing my gal was by my side. All the things I'm missing, good victuals, love and kissing, are waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, move 'em on, move 'em on, hit 'em up, rawhide. Cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide. Keep moving, 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 though they're disapproving. Keep them doggies moving rawhide. Don't try to understand 'em, just rope, crow, and brand 'em. Soon we'll be living high and wide. My heart's calculating, my true love will be waiting at the end of my ride. Move 'em on, hit 'em up, hit 'em up, move 'em on, hit 'em up, rawhide, cut 'em out, ride 'em in, cut 'em out, cut 'em out, ride 'em in rawhide.
a part of the raid train already kicked it off. So, oh, Balto, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in, Balt. Thank you so much. Hi, raiders. Welcome to the Thank you, Balto. Thank you so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Welcome in, raiders. Hello. If you are new, I am Sherry. You can call me Sherry or Snacks. I play RPGs. I play retro games. I do cosplays, I do baking streams, I do cooking streams, and we love to chat a lot around here. So please feel free to introduce yourself, hang out with us if you have time. Feel free to raid and dash into your post-stream care as well. Baby mates, welcome to the stream for the first time. Hello, nice to meet you. Also, Ari11, welcome in. Please feel free to tell me a little bit about yourself if you are comfortable. Kalandra, hello, welcome in. It's good to see you. We were about to go into a cutscene in this game. Also, please feel free. Critter and Raiders, Balto and Raiders, please feel free to go and take care of yourself and do your post-stream care. Yes, we are. We're on the raid train. Yes! The Kokori Force is a wonderful, wonderful team led by the one and only wonderful, fantastic sweetheart Ali, one of the kindest people on the face of this planet, and a wonderful friend.
I have to get back to work shortly.
Oh,
I wanted to come through with the raid. Always a pleasure to see you. Keep being your fantastic self, and I always enjoy seeing you succeed and your updates.
oh, Silver, thank you. Thank you for the 8 months. I really appreciate it. You seriously are one of the kindest people ever, Silver. Thank you so much. I really, really, really appreciate you. Thank you, Silver. That means a lot to me. Yes, we do. We love Ali so, so much. I've met so many wonderful people on this platform because of Ali, and meeting Ali really did change a lot in my streaming journey. It really, really did, you guys. I would get emotional if I started talking about it, you know, but it's the truth. It changed a lot in my streaming journey. And I feel very, very, very fortunate. Thank you for the shout out for Kane too, and for Ali. Thank you, Sarah. Oh, of course. So, Mr. Ja, am I pronouncing your name right? Do you go by Mr. Ja? Oh, Ken, I'm so happy about that. Kigatsu, thank you for the bits. I appreciate that. I love the rain. Exactly, Dapper. Literally, 100%. Honestly, it changed, like... I met Ali through a raid. So Ali came to my stream. Maybe some of you guys know Suna. Suna Beam. Also one of the most beautiful, talented streamers ever. And Ali came in with Suna. And that's when I met Ali. And honestly, that's when things kind of started changing. Like, things just changed. I met some really cool people because of Ali. I went into really different, like, cool communities because of meeting Ali. And I found some really cool streamers too through Ali. So it's a lot that happened because of Ali. And I'm very, very grateful. Like, I really, really am. I feel fortunate. I feel lucky for that to have happened. You know? Hi, Purse. Purse, welcome in. What's up? Oh, thank you for loving the cosplay. Mr. Ja is right. Okay. It's nice to meet you, Mr. Ja. And I already told you that, but I mean, like, you know, like, on stream. Oh, really? Mr. Ja, that's really cool. You and Ali in August? And then you got into streaming too. Oh, that's so cool. And you joined the team. That's amazing. Yes, baby mates, you are so right. They are very special. And very rare to find too. That's the truth. Yes, Rich. 100%. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so Virgo, Suna raided, and then Ali came in with the raid. That's how it happened. But you met Ali through Suna? Yes, that is true, Travis. I'm glad I found you. Yeah, Balto, right? Isn't that amazing? This platform can really bring people together, you know? It's hard, you guys. It's okay. So it's really hard, I feel, you know, to find very good and genuine people. It's always, I feel like it's not easy. It's not easy to find kind and genuine people, and I feel like a lot of us maybe relate to the fact that when you are comfortable in a space or in a community, you kind of become a little bit how do I say that, like a little bit like nervous, anxious to branch out and find new people and get yourself in new communities and stuff like that. It can be like nerve-wracking, honestly. I mean, for me, it really is. And so a lot of us just kind of tend to stay in our comfort zone and stuff. But the issue is, as a streamer, as a content creator, if that is your goal, you know, to grow your community and stuff like that, then you need to be a little bit more open to the fact to go and meet new communities and meet new people and stuff like that. But from day one to this day, and I started streaming of May 26, 2021, nothing has changed, you guys. My fear of being in new communities, my anxiety of being somewhere new, the anxiety of being in a new community where I don't know anybody, nothing has changed. I think that's just my personality. I just don't, it's hard. So I feel it even makes for more appreciation to the person that is able to connect you with other people. Do you know what I mean? I mean, like when you're in a community that you love and you feel is safe, and then you meet people through the community, because like, okay, say you're watching one of your favorite streamers and you love them and you love their community, and it's a space where you can meet people. I think that is even more reason to appreciate that streamer and that community. You know what I mean? I hope that made sense, because like that's really how I feel, you know, about like a lot of the communities that I've been a part of. Yeah, exactly. Oh, you said Ali related to Suna? Oh, that's really nice. Aw. It's nice to know you too, baby mates. Please feel free to tell me a little bit about yourself if you are